Give us a bit of an insight into his presence, his character away from the football pitch.
Top class guy. I remember when he first joined the club, you know, everyone was buzzing behind the scenes because we felt as if going forward we were probably very good, but defensively we weren't as good as going forward. And I think he was probably one of the main reasons, if not the main reason, alongside Alisson, that, you know, made the team be what they are today. I think as a player, he's grown in confidence in terms of his leadership. He wasn't as much of a leader as you can see he is today. He's grown as a human in terms of his experiences playing at the highest level. And I remember playing for England and Ryan Bertrand talking about him saying, Studge, you know, Virgil van Dijk, I'm telling you, is the best defender, top class. And I'm thinking, OK, I played against him a few times, but then when you play with him and you train against him every day, you see the levels he's at, going against him 1v1, his top draw. I think he's got everything that you would want from a defender. He's been unbelievable, you know, since he's joined Liverpool. And as we've said, they've been competitive ever since. So you have to give him credit for the consistency as well, because it's very hard to be consistent as a defender playing at a top club. But he's been just that, so he's been a revelation.
Can I ask you about John Terry and Virgil van Dijk? I mean, loads of people always compare them. What was the difference in how they approached the game, maybe leadership or just tactically on the game? And who did you enjoy more playing with?
I think that's like, you know, I think JT was very different to Virg. JT was far more vocal in the dressing room. He was the undoubted leader in the dressing room for Chelsea. They obviously had Lamps, they had Didier, Peter Cech, they had a leadership group of maybe 5 players, but I think JT was undoubtedly the leader. And very different styles too, you know. JT, I think, played in more of a deeper defensive line and we sat back more of a team in terms of a lower block. And potentially, I think with Virg, we play higher up. They've got different techniques. I think they'd be an unbelievable partnership. I don't think it's like one or the other. I think they would be the perfect pair. But I love playing with both of them. They both got unbelievable technique, diagonal passes. JT's left foot's in train. I've never seen anyone like diagonal foot, left foot passes. And Virg, like, so effortless. So I think both of them, obviously legends of the game, two of the best defenders we've ever seen.
And parallels. With Jamie here as well, just didn't miss games as centre-backs with Virgil van Dijk. Just that extraordinary consistency of selection. I mean, look at that. That one season, of course, he had that bad knee injury, 2021. But he's barely missed a game since then, Jamie. In this season where we've had so many injuries, significant injuries with the top clubs, is he almost like the insurance policy for Liverpool?
Yeah, I mean, listen, before he came, Liverpool, when I was a player and maybe just after I'd left, would maybe have a title challenge every 5 years. That's what the numbers told you. New manager would come in and he builds up to, you know, trying to compete for the title, and we didn't win it. But when you look at those seasons and the games he played, so the one where he does his cruciate, Liverpool don't compete for the title. Every other season there, bar one, Liverpool compete for the biggest prize. And the one season he didn't was the season, I think the World Cup was in the middle of the season. I think Virgil van Dijk had played more football than any player in Europe, and he wasn't just quite himself. So that shows, you know, the transformation he's had on the football club. There's been other great players there, of course, you know, the goalkeeper, Mo Salah. But when we get maybe talking about contracts, and that will heat up again over the next few weeks and months, for me, he's the one I feel needs to be at Liverpool next season more than anybody.